we're doing a video on the MK3 Supra. It's going to be the big brake upgrade. We got this side done already. You can see it in there. That's the Mercedes-Benz Brembo 4-pot caliper. And we're going to show you how to do it on the other side. Hey guys, so I got the calipers laid out here. This is the stock caliper right here. Single pot. We got a older Mercedes caliper. Still fits on. It's a small one, but it is 4-pot. Then I have the 330 mil caliper, and I have a 345 mil caliper. These are both off Mercedes. For this video, we'll be using the 330, and I will show you what rotor to buy and what brake lines you're going to need, and just how to modify the heat shield if needed. And all that will be in the link in the description, so you have no confusion. So I got the OEM rotor on this side and the upgraded 330 mil rotor on this side. As you can see, the size difference. So what you'll need when doing this is a bore adapter, because the Toyota bore is 60.1 millimeter and the Mercedes bore is 67.1 millimeter. So I ordered little aluminum adapters off eBay. So this is a 60 to 1 millimeter to a 67.1 millimeter adapter, and as you can see, it doesn't slide in there, doesn't fit, and it will slide into the rotor there and keep the rotor centered while on the hub. The old brake components off. Right here we have the new rotor that's going on, and the problem that you'll have when putting the rotor on is that it's going to hit the rear heat shield on the top, and it's going to hit the rear heat shield on the bottom. So you can cut it if you want, but we're going to try just bending it back and making sure that it clears the rotor when everything's attached. Big brake upgrade, I decided to also upgrade my brake lines. I got my stainless steel braided lines. This is a rear brake line. This is the front brake line. Now for the fronts, I got a OEM Toyota fitting for the front, and then a custom fitting made for the Mercedes-Benz caliper. Now there's a AN fitting, or these pieces that will adapt it to the caliper, to the line. And then this is your OEM one, just a soft rubber line here. I would recommend upgrading these also while you're doing this upgrade, because you're there. I'm going to assemble the caliper now, so I'm going to put the pads in and the pins and show you guys how to do that. So most sets of pads come with new pins and the anti-squealer or pad separator, whatever you want to call that. Here are my new pads. These are what I'm going to be putting in. So these little tabs here that the stock brake line attached to, they're a little too small for the
new fittings to slide through. So, I mean, this is optional, you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable, but we're gonna cut a little slit into the tabs just to bend them open, and then we're gonna slide the line in and then close the tab again.
Installing the caliper, you'll need to center it with washers. This is the thickness we're using, just 2 washers. They'll have to go up against the surface of the caliper, not the surface of the nut. So just explaining it here, and you'll see how we do it when we put the caliper on. So it's kind of hard to see, but I have 1 washer here just so that the bolt surface isn't grinding up against the knuckle. And then there's 2 washers right in between the factory knuckle and the caliper. So you're going to be using also the Mercedes-Benz bolts that came with the caliper. So save those. Just got vacuum hose and put it on the bleed nipple so that we could aim it right into the bucket, and that was it. So just finishing up the brake upgrade. You can see, got the wheel back on, caliper fits in there nice on the rotor. Hopefully it works out for you guys too, and thanks for watching.